You gotta work.
Slight work, light work,
D-Town to the
slight work.
DMV.
Diplo, what's up?
Finally got your girl going crazy.
Drunk white bitches. I can do it all and it ain't no problem. Ain't nobody harder than a nigga folklore. Bitch, I go hard, I'm ballin', I'm blow trotting. And my flow up, my nigga, I'm Mozart with it. It's often, I do this.
Hey everybody, what's up? So I finally put in the Johann Virgin Hair and I decided to use a U-part method, and then I just sewed down the closure. So this hair has put me through a lot, and I don't know, the verdict is still out on this hair. I'm getting ready to sew this hair, and then I unravel the, what is this, the 26 inch, and let me just bring this close to the camera so you all can see. Okay, come on camera. Alright, so do you see this weft? Okay, I am not too happy about that. Like, there's all this little hairs poking out from the top, and I am not used to seeing that in fresh hair. Like, usually I've seen that in like some of my clients' hair, you know, after they didn't have the hair for, you know, some months, you know, installed it, uninstalled it. And that's why when you're sewing, you have to be careful as you're going through it so your needle doesn't pull out some of that hair and damage the quality of the weft. And then I'm just not so happy. Okay, so another thing I've been experiencing as I've been trying to make my U-part is, let me see if I can show you guys. So the beards on the hair, which is like, I guess when they're sewing it on the track, they have to like fold part of the hair over in order to make the weft. But so that's, you know, these little shorter pieces of the hair. But I'm noticing that along the weft, I'm getting a lot of, it looks kind of blonde or gray, but this was on the second 16-inch bundle. I'm sorry, 26-inch bundle, and it's pretty much throughout the bundle and throughout the weft. And on some parts, it's a lot more than others. So, for instance, on this section, I really noticed it because it's like a bunch of little blonde hairs. And as opposed to maybe if you look on this section, there's only one or two or three, but there's like a bunch right here. So I'm still not sure how this hair is going to act once I like curl it and style it, but as far as the construction of the hair, still not that happy. So I ended up coloring the hair because some of the bundles were nice and really dark, and then some of the other bundles were just that natural brown texture, that, I'm sorry, color, and it just looked way too different for me. So I had this color laying around, which is a Clairol, for typically for grays, I guess. Yes, it's for grays because I used this on my mama's hair, and I had this left over and I didn't feel like going out and just buying more color because I've been spending kind of crazy lately. So I just used it and dyed the hair with it, and you know, the color of course turned out great. And after I colored it, washed the color out, co-washed it, and I let it dry for about, for like literally the whole day before I decided to start working on the U-part wig. Now, so one thing I'm noticing about this hair is that it frizzes a lot. Like, I don't know if you can see it, just a little right here, I don't know, but usually towards the middle or like the back, it'll just start frizzing up. And might I say, I've only had this hair in for, I think it's been maybe 2 hours or just about 2 hours. And it's just been frizzing. So I don't know what to do about it. I haven't put any products in the hair yet. After I installed the hair, all I did was just curl it. But when I went to the beauty supply earlier, they gave me a couple of samples, and one of the samples was Dr. Miracle's like freeze control or curl control. I think it was definitely freeze control. And this isn't it, but it came in a little packet kind of like this one, and I'll put the actual name of the product at the bottom, and I'll let you know how it turns out when I use it on this hair. But aside from that, as far as shedding, I haven't been getting too much shedding. I did get most of the shedding as I was curling the hair, and you know, here's a couple of strands, and I did not seal the weft because nowadays I just make sure I don't cut the weft. And I did end up having to cut it one time, which is at the top, just because I want to be able to wear this hair bone straight, and I didn't want too much bulkiness towards the top of my head. So I did just cut it one time, and it was just like one little strip. So that one little strip shouldn't cause all of this shedding, and it is, I am getting quite a good amount of shedding for me only having this hair in for such a short period of time. And you know, all I did as far as coloring the hair is just dyed it black. You know, I didn't like bleach it, or it fits beautifully. So if you do plan on getting this hair, I have in 2 16s, a 24 and a 22, and a 14-inch closure. And I kind of wish I got an extra bundle of 16 just so I can feel the length more, because I was really trying to go for something long, and you know, it doesn't feel horribly long. So I'm about 5'7", and the hair comes, let's see, about almost about hip length, just like at the top. So this is my waist, I guess lower waist hip area. So this is where the hair falls, and as you can see, it looks great on camera, but I just wish it wasn't acting up so bad. And oh, so I hope you guys love my lovely little shirt. It's by dpipertwins, which I bought today from Nubian Human. I don't know how to pronounce it, but I will put the information in the box about where I got this lovely shirt that I'm so in love with right now. So I think I'm going to go and just try to curl this hair a little more just to give it some more definition. And might I say, I curled it earlier. I tried to put some loose waves in it, and they're already gone. So that's how this hair is acting. So I'll be back once I curl it up some more.